Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arthur Miller Stadium this week. It is Saturday, what is it, 28th? 28th of April 2018. This is Yorkshire Men's League, Alliance League 2, Stanningley Academy versus Underbank Rangers. A team, I think it is, second team. Obviously not the first team. They're flying high in the NCL. So we should have a good game today. Stanley first team over at Hull Dockers today. Second team, the Alliance in Alliance League 1. They're currently at Thornhill. And the score was last time. Let me just have a quick check. At half time, it was 16-6 to the Black and Whites of Stanningley. So here we are at the Arthur Miller. Game's ready to get underway. We are a bit late. The teams are thus: Stanningley line up at 1, George Coville, 2, Liam Carroll, 3, Carl McGuigan, 4, Glenn Metcalf. In fact, well, we might have to change this because I've got an old team sheet that's been printed out. And looking at the side, they aren't the numbers that line up. So, as usual. So I'll just go through. I'll forget Stanley for now, and we'll go through the Underbank team again. It might be wrong. We've got 1, Jaden Coville Wood, 2, Jack Dyson Sanderson or Sanderson Dyson, 3, Courtney Allett, 4, Thomas England, 5, James Lockwood, 6, Oliver Morehouse, 7, Gavin Dyson, 8, Adam Sykes, 9, Terence Green, 10, James Thorpe, 11, Thomas Stringer, 12, Craig Charlesworth, 13, Thomas Booth, and on the bench, 14, Jake Evans, 15, Damien Wood, 16, Jack Thompson, and 17, Thomas Wormold. There's a few changes in the stand of the lineup. So we're about to get underway. Number 3 is Glenn Metcalf, self-proclaimed best centre in club, even though he's a prop. So up his knee holds out today, the drip. And we're about to get underway. I can see a couple of changes. Joe Phipps makes a return on the bench from injury of having 40 stitches in his face after getting attacked in Dublin, cut with a knife by some tramp. Terrible state of affairs. But we are underway. Number 7, Matty Kirk, to kick us off. Off we go, underway at the Arthur Miller Stadium. Oop. I'm also on my own today, ladies and gents. Mick's behind me, fretting about. So I'm sure he hasn't clicked to. You fucking rubbish, aren't you? Go get a pint and calm your nerves. Well, you don't have to press out now, so you're safe. Matty Russell, our usual co-commentator, is over at the Blue Dolphin in Filey, living the dream. Paul Chip Smith has abandoned me this week and gone with first team over to Hull Dockers. I couldn't travel because I've got somewhere to be later on tonight. So we will see. Good set, early set from the Underbank Rangers. Liam Carroll there returning the ball. Unlucky bounce from Underbank there, to be fair. If it had gone out, it would have been ideal. Good strong carry there from Stanningley. Apologies for my fumbling around. Trying to do 10 things at once. Big Ashiaro there, making a little appearance. Usually in the first team. Don't know what the story is there. He's been dropped or is unavailable to travel to Hull. Shane Price-Jones taking the ball in. Nice deep pass for Matty Kirk. Punts the ball downfield. Tested for the full-back, Jaden Wood Coville, if you like. Just pick your mum's or your dad's name. Doesn't matter who. Just pick one and stick with it. So that's down on the floor. One of the Stanningley players. That is Mick Dixon. Who was initially named on the bench. Uncle Fester, there he is, running at number 12. Off we go. Magic Sponge. Physio Jenny Mays obviously said something right. Miraculous recovery. Good strong carry from the Underbank there. Incidentally, last week's game against East Leeds, that was aired by Rugby AM. That should be available soon on our YouTube page, all being well. Won't be as good as our coverage like, but you can watch it if you want to put your son through it for an hour and a half. Bit like us though, when the commentators didn't even turn up. Mick Morgan blobbed on him. Bit like us. Some of our lads are just blobbing and going to Filey instead. Ash Yarrow, short ball. No momentum there, do your best, Ash. Strong carry from Josh Tate, trying to get a quick play of the ball. Underbank number 13, good control of the ruck, not letting him. Slow play of the ball from Stanningley there. High kick, tester for the full-back who's already fumbled one and he's fumbled again. He's not having a good day. He's not having a good day, is the young Jaden Covell-Wood, if indeed it is Jaden Covell-Wood. Who knows the team sheet I've got. I just picked a load of names out of Huddersfield phone book. Scrum down, heading feet to Stanningley in a very advantageous area of the field. Out the back of the scrum finds Kirk. Kirk has a go on his own. He's not as quick as he once was. All right, Kenny. Little offload inside, finds James Devine. He runs into a bit of a cul-de-sac and gets put on his ass basically. Little offload, finds Ash Yarrow, reaches out, dots it down at the side of the post. Great strength, good leg drive from the big man. He dots it down right at the side of the post to give Stanley the early lead. 5-6 minutes in, 4-0 to Stanningley. Kick to come, Matty Kirk doing the honours hopefully. Second team one, news just in. Bloody hell, tight one. Stanningley 35, Thornhill 34. Jack Hamilton drop goal on the whistle to win it. 2 points to the Stan. Sounds like a brilliant game over in Dewsbury at Thornhill ground. Crikey. Kick was successful for the young Matty Kirk. Mick's turned up now, hopefully he'll pull his finger out. Yeah. Do you want them? Do you want them? going to get underway again at the Arthur Miller Stadium. Stanley 6, Underbank Rangers 0. Big kick off there from Thomas Booth, the loose forward. Was it loose forward? Oh, it might have been number 10, James Thorpe there. Struggling to read numbers from up here. My eyes weren't what they once were, Michael. My eyes are fucked. Philly Pearson there taking the ball in. Slow play the ball, slow rucks. Mick Dixon again, recovered from his near fatal injury earlier on. Josh Tate, wide ball, up the centre of the field, takes 3 of the Underbank players on. Well, let's see who the lad in the yellow scrum hat, I'm not sure what number it is. Well, he's let him send down there. He's been, I was just about to say, he's been defending really well, for all 6 minutes, I suppose. Not very much, but he's defended well. I think that is the number 13, Thomas Booth. Huddersfield. Shocking kick to touch. Fails to find touch. Gee whiz. Criminal. There's Carl McGuigan there, dumps the Underbank winger. What on earth? I think it went through his legs. No knock on in my eyes there, but never mind. Booth takes a strong carry. He's on his own though, no support. Support finally gets there, but it's too late. Good tackle there from Greg Hudson. Oh, great pass, great flat ball. Shocking offload though. If they'd have just took the tackle and not trying to force it, they'd have been alright there, Underbank. Nice flat pass. Numbers there, Stanley though. Defence copes pretty well with it.
Excuse my arrogance, but where's Underbank?
I've just said Huddersfield.
Did you?
Yeah. It's over that way. Clackader's facts. Yeah. Lovely part of the world. Honest. I've not been, to be fair, so I don't know. Glenn Metcalf, first involvement, first error. Well done, Glenn. What a teacher for giving Mick Vickers before game. You can see that giant head of his shrinking already. My, Glenn. You ain't got long to watch it in before you see you send make a twat to yourself. He's got some pace on him, that lad over there. Could do with a new team sheet, Michael, I think. Well, it's wrong for a start. Joe, Martin got a team sheet there. I've got that one, but it's wrong. I've got one for Ink Club, but it's wrong. All names are wrong on it. Yeah, same one, yeah. Trying to get a more accurate team sheet for you, ladies and gents. Not that it really matters, but it just helps out a bit. I just noticed that they had a number 21 on in this centre. Big guy in the centre out here. 22 rather. And there ain't a 22 on my sheet. So if Joe comes up with a sheet, I'm going to take a photo of it. Can I keep this? Can I keep this? Well, we've got it now. The official. Well, the official. Most of the names are right, just different numbers, I think. Number 22 on this side, we mentioned earlier, is Courtney Allett. Would have been wearing number 3. But yeah, he's fumbled the ball. Penalty all day long, that. Penalty all day long. Someone from the stands with no eyes claimed 1-on-1, but not having that.
Team sheet from that lens, so come on, quick look. breaking.
Over 8.
There you go.
That's what I've got to read, ladies and gents. Shocker. Right, back to the game.
There was a reason why I did that as well. Say auto focus.
Game 4 never stops. Right, sorry about that, ladies and gents. 13 there. Thomas Booth taking the ball in strong. Underbank. You've got me saying Huddersfield now. On the attack, wide ball out from number 10. Breaks through. Try time for the Underbank Rangers. I think that's Thomas England over on that far side. Is it number 4? Is it? I'll have a little look on here. Our little feeds. What time did we kick off? It was about 15 minutes gone.
Ah, it's an iPad and it's rubbish. I might be live.
No, we're still running. Try time for Underbank. Not sure who it was. Couldn't see. I think it was Thomas England, number 4. Missed conversion. Taking the scores to Underbank 4. Oh, Stanley 6, Underbank 4. Too much to do. I'm thinking too much. He didn't kick it, did he?
That one that was the left of it.
There's no one here. Just Underbank with the tails up a little bit now. Stanley looking a bit dejected, walking back. High kick off from Matty Kirk. Finds the scrum-hatted Underbank Ranger. He in turn finds Courtney Allett for a strong run. Number 17 in the scrum hat, Oliver Morehouse, incidentally. Another, he's keen, is Allett. Another carry. Strong carry as well. I don't know what the rest of his forwards are doing. Number 19, Terence Green at acting half. Robust looking hooker. Kicks out of dummy half, splits the pairing of Stanley number 2, Liam Carroll. Harris Davison there, the Stanley number 6 getting back. Slow play the ball. Stanley plays with hands in the air, claiming to the referee. Never mind that, just get up. Matty Kate poking his nose through, trying to get the ball away and does. Finds James Devine out the back. He's finally brought down by Morehouse. Josh Tate. Centre field comes to nothing. 5th and last coming right up. Wide ball out to Matty Kirk at the back. Bit of a nothing kick really. High bomb, no challenge. Been better brain it along the floor there in my opinion, but I'm not playing so it's not up to me. Good carry from the Underbank winger, taking a bit of strain off the forwards there from James Lockwood. Oh, throwing dummies like a rich man's baby. Turns it inside to the 13. Thomas Booth streaks up the centre of the field. Good tackle in the end. He gets brought down by Harris Davison, I think that was. Pretty dangerous in broken play. Underbank. Green finds. Who's that? Comes to out anyway. Phil Aysom. He takes the ball away from the acting half. What's the referee blowing the whistle for it? Nice shot. Bit subdued, isn't it, today around here?
Yeah,
It's a bit. Yeah. Shocker. 17, Adam Aldridge puts his hand in the air. Sorry, lads, I'm a Doylem. You had one job to do. What are you looking at now? You're gonna start prattling about with it, aren't you?
no,
Away from the base of the scrum, Underbank. Great little break there for the number 17. Is it? Oh, he's dropped it. Knock on, unlucky. Good little carry as well. Good tackle in the end. Just a bit loose with his ball handling. Unlucky lad. Five two. It's about 20 minutes, just over. Kicked off a bit late. Glenn Metcalf on the charge, shrugs off the attentions of Morehouse. That's what we like to see Glenn doing, taking the ball in, pretty much like a prop. His favoured position at front row. Tries to think he's a centre. Hurt his knee a little bit and decided to hang out on the edges with all the little people. Aldridge taking the ball up, managed to get it to stick this time. Terence Green hits him solidly, stops him in his tracks. Divine at half back. Finds Harris Davison, he finds Josh Tate in turn. Tate shrugs a couple off. Still going is Tate. Finally gets brought down by Courtney Allett and the number 10, James Thorpe. Divine finds Davison again. Mick Dixon on a good line back in the centre of the field. Finally brought down, bang on the 30. Fifth tackle. Don't spoil it now, Underbank on last tackle. High kick up for Davison. Testing the full-back, Jaden Colville-Wood again. Manages to gather it this time and does a good job of beating the first defender in Mike Dixon. Allett again is keen, this lad. He should be pack him. I bet he's rapid as well when he gets going. Should be in back row him. Possibly front row. Whoa, wayward pass goes over the shoulder. Referee's claim knock on. All right, Bob. Aye. See if we can get any updates. Come down, Stanley ball. Trying to get a few little. Oof. News just in. Let's have a look. 8 minutes ago, Stanley 10. No, Stanley 10, Dockers 8. Is it 8? Oh no, Stanley. Where's that just gone? Dockers 4, rather. Let's hope it stays that way. As Josh Tate nearly pokes his nose through, Stanley on the attack. 3 metres out from the Underbank try line. Kirk turns it up inside, finds the number 11. Is it number 11 that? It is, don't know what that is. Dixon, Divine, wild dummy. Can he get over? No, referee held up. Shane Jones-Price takes it away from Acton half. Fifth and last, hand over. Underback to come away from their own line. Booved away from Acton half. Makes a good 15 metres. Shocking play of the ball. Fires it back. Trying to get a move on. Too early. Referee deems a penalty for an incorrect play of the ball. There's substitution for Stanley. 18, Joe Fix enters the field. And number 16, don't even know who that is. Even the updated team sheet isn't right. How hard is it to write a list of fucking names down and put a number at the side of them? It's a bugbear of mine. Ball out the back from Kirk. Carroll, do your best. Poor ball, that. Poor ball. Just slings it out the back.
Even in the toll station league, they've got to get it right, otherwise it's null and void.
Oh, what's above this? What's fucking toll station league?
Toll station
Was that?
football.
Oh, football.
That's the same league as this.
Don't swear. Don't swear at me, Michael. Football. Ash Yarrow enters the field. Greg Goodson coming off for a breather. Looks like he's going to have a coronary.
Should be the same, yeah. Team sheet should be right, and that's it.
Yeah. Ah, well. I'll nip down at half time and try and get it changed. And
I might change your microphone.
no, I like this one. I don't like that other one. You can hear me blood flowing through my veins. Is that good? It's like this one. That wireless one.
Oh, yeah.
It's too good. Well, Booth trying to get the ball away and does to himself. Alright. Good solid hit from Joe Phipps. And who else is that involved as well? Number 4, Carl McGuigan. Good shot from Carl. Liam Carroll kicks straight down his neck. Takes the ball back in field, goes into centre field. Tries to beat Oliver Wood out, Oliver Morehouse rather, and gets brought down. Stanley ambling back. Poor shape. Poor shape. Oh, bloody hell. I've seen people go to jail for less than that. Phipps waiting at half back. He finds Aldridge. I think the first involvement of him getting a little bit of a knock on has given him a bit of a kick up the arse. He's not dropped one since. Phipps finds Davison. Short ball finds the mystery number 11. Referee deemed it forward. I've not seen him run yet, this referee. He's done some solid Harold Bishop power walking. I've not seen him run yet.
I'm too old like me.
It all comes to us. Comes to us all, mate. I'll let it out the back of the scrum. McGuigan stands him up, waiting for the cavalry to come in. 4 Stanley defenders to bring them down. And he beats one of them up as well. Strong bugger. Phipps, Yarrow. Oh, solid hit from Joe Phipps. Not sure who the Underbank Rangers player is. Can't really see his number. Good carry anyway, Cap. Green away from Acton half. Booth. Does nothing, tries to get the ball away. Little dummy from Green, puts a kick over the top. Stanley let it bounce. Christ almighty. Oliver Morehouse, well deserved try. That's how you follow a ball up. Follow your kick up. Stanley didn't. Who lets a rugby ball bounce? Never let a rugby ball bounce. Deserved try there for Underbank Rangers. Stanley, 6s and 7s. You get it. No, I'll get it. No, you get it. They all stood and watched while the astute reactions of Oliver Morehouse from Underbank Rangers says, thank you very much, I'll have that. Don't sit down under the sticks. Underbank 8, Stanley 6. With a kick to come, as I'm always told. First team score, Stanley 16, Dockers 4. Ball. First team are winning 16-4. Oh, what am I doing here? Mike Kirk gets us underway after the score. Underbank 10, Stanley 4. Stanley 6 rather. Phipps and Glenn Metcalf in there for the tackle. Nice slow play of the ball. Up we go. Joe again, Phipps it, never want to shy off a tackle. Drives the big man back. Courtney Hallett. They did get it. They missed first one. Mike Kirk down in back play. I think he's took a kick at beak. I'm struggling with that and sat down tonight in space, won't he, lad? Fifth and last. Morehouse at Acton half. He finds the number 7. I'm not sure who that is. There's no 7 on the team sheet. It's fucking scandalous.
Should be allowed.
It isn't allowed. I've just got an unofficial one. First team's numbers are always right, but it looks like it's been written by someone with no hands, so I can never read it. This one's been typed out, but all numbers are wrong. Just can't get the staff.
Last week's team sheet, right?
Yeah, but I couldn't fucking read half at names. They were in right order. Who's number 11? Phipps turns the ball inside to Aldridge. Very pedestrian from Stanley. It's like they're not out of second gear yet. I don't think they've got into second gear yet, to be honest. Yarrow taking the ball up strong. No one with him. Divine. He finds Kirk out the back. Shows a little dummy and he goes, has a dig himself. He gets brought down by Number 16, I think that is. Is it Jack Thompson? Phipps, Tate. Tate has a go on his own. Someone down in back play for Stanley. Aldridge, I think it is. Phipps, he has a go on his own. Shirt collar grabbed, gets the ball away to Josh Tate. Just can't gather it. Ball goes to ground. Just not sticking for Stanley today. Forcing a couple. It's just ideas are there. It's just not sticking really. Frustration creeping in. Heads are down a bit. Sulking. Adam Aldridge, not sure why they're clapping like the forgotten soldier, sulking off at pitch. Get it up, lad. I've no idea. Dislocated eyelash, maybe. Phipps with a tackle, and the mystery number 11. I'm going to find out who that is at half time. Well done. Good. Oh, unlucky there for the Underbank Rangers. Terence Green, great work out the acting half. Exploits the short side. The winger over on that side, I think it was Jack Dyson Sanderson. Couldn't quite gather the ball in. Possible try time that, you reckon? Reckon they made the 60 metres? I don't think there's many in our team that have got that far. Phipps here has a go from the base of the scrum. Takes into centre field. Divine out to half. Glenn Metcalf's on this left hand edge, wanting the ball. Short ball finds McGuigan. He in turn offloads, finds Carroll. He's brought down just shy of the 20. Stanley on the attack. Bit better shape this time from Stanley. Metcalf in there orchestrating things. Orchestrated himself into a wall of Underbank Rangers defenders. Divine finds Yarrow. Short ball. Big dummy from Yarrow. He's having a dig under the sticks on his own. Sucks in 3 defenders. 4 defenders. Divine out of that tin half. Great little try from James Divine. Nice little individual effort. Recognises the markers haven't made it back and has got his back turned. Exploits that fact. Has a little dig. Goes into the side of the post. Great little try. Stanley 10, Underbank 10 with a kick to come. Could be 12, Mick. Could be 12. We're going to be confident and preempt it. Well, 12. Well, I hope so, but you never know, do you? I'm not gonna put it up now and jinx it. Yeah, we've all missed them from there, Michael. We've all missed them. This one in front of sticks also was a lost game. Almost one that sticks in front of sticks at Odsall once. A lost game. Got fucking booed off a pitch more or less. You do. There's a system. Successful conversion. for Matty Kirk. Stanley 12, Underbank 10. Good little game. See if there's any updates.
See, this point while doing this. Full graphic.
Yeah, you can, but you can't select which graphic. You can put the big one on.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, just put that.
Large, just go to large.
Just go to that, like that.
And then go back to small when they kick off.
You're picky, aren't you?
Well, I'm a finicky on here.
Oh yeah, that is the one word I'd use. Like that, Michael. Is that good enough for you? Is that all right?
That'll do.
Yarrow returns the kick-off, shrugs one off. Finally brought down just over the 20. Good yards. Divine finds... Ooh, fresh on the field. Don't know who that is. Says Michael Dixon on my sheet, but it ain't him. He's on the...
Could be allowed.
Shut up. It's not. Dixon takes the ball in. Ball squirts out. No advantage. Scrum down. Underbank. Used to be a bit of a traitor, Stanningley, that. Score a try and not complete the following set. Seem to have gone away from that, but maybe not today. Nice little step. He's finally brought down by Yash Yarrow and the mystery man. Boo taking the ball in strong. He's Terence Green shrugging a couple off, getting an offload away. Gets out wide to Alec, who's having a dig at the corner. Little offload. Oh, unlucky. Right idea. Unlucky though, referee's looking at his watch. We make it just over 40 minutes. Although someone didn't start the clock on time.
Well, I had to go.
Oh well, at least you tried. Referee made him form the scrum, then finally decided, nah, tell you what, we'll call it a draw. Half time at the Arthur Miller Stadium, 12-10 to Stanningley. I'm going to try and get this.
Put it onto large. And then put. Yeah. Put the graphics.
Thanks for telling me what I was already doing. Are we on? We're back on. Apologies for the lack of sponsorship at half time. Well, none of it's working there.
It is.
Was it?
At that time.
My bad. Underway at half a Miller Stadium, second half. Stanningley 12, Underbank Rangers 10. Good tackle there from the Underbank Rangers, number 4, Thomas England. Seemed to be ramping up a little bit, whooping and hollering. Don't waste all your energy, kid. Plate at whistle. Josh Tate out in the middle of the park. Good carry. Divine works it out in half-back. Phipps on one side, Kirk on the other. Goes on to the right side of the field. Finds Joe Phipps. He finds Harris Davison, who throws a nice dummy and pushes his nose through. Forcing the play. Incidentally, for our viewers, Stanley first team are winning at half-time over at Hull Dockers, 16-10. And as I say that, Hull Dockers have just scored, making it 16 all. Converted try. That annoying ring in the background is Mick's phone. Don't know how his silent button works. Scrum down to Underbank. Stanley forcing the pass. Good tackle from Joe Phipps. Not happy with the line not moving, Joe. Get him told, lad. Get him told. Oh, good hands in the end. Poor pass. Bit far too out in front, but he's managed to cling on to it. If he'd have cut his nails this morning, he wouldn't have got that. Boove taking the ball up on this left-hand side. I don't know who the number 7 is for Underbank. He's not on my team sheet. He gets the ball out to Terence Green. Wide ball out. Finds a full back. Hands it on to Allett out on the right-hand side of the field. Fifth and last tackle. Terence Green goes down the short side again. He's favoured it a couple of times. It's come off for him. Unlucky. Kick just a little bit too strong for the winger over on that side. Dyson Sanderson. Slow return from Stanningley. Mick Dixon taking the first carry in on his own. Do your best, Mick. 0 tackle. Oh, number 5 there for Stanningley, Philip Pearson. Turning the tackle, the referee not happy with the attention from the number 15, Damien Wood. Boove got up pretty quickly. Damien Wood laying on a little bit. Penalty to Stanningley. Referee pointing at the spot. Kirk hands it on to Shane Price-Jones. He takes the ball in. Brought down, put on his back, slow play the ball. Good root control from Underbank. Phipps. He finds Josh Tate on the inside ball. Carries it just over the 40-metre line. A little bit more talk in the middle from Joe. That's what we like to hear. Been a bit quiet in this first half of Stanningley. Davison carries the ball into the line. Divine finds Phipps again. He finds Kirk out the back, fumbles the ball, manages to regather and turns the ball inside to Mick Dixon. He's carrying the ball like a loaf of bread. Finally gets brought down on the 20. Phipps has a go on his own. Gets a little offload away. Lucky bounce. That brings up the 5th tackle, I think. Yes, it does. Numbers on the short side of Stanningley. Kirk puts a little kick through. Oh, knock on, is it? He hasn't given it yet. He's just blown his whistle and he hasn't motioned out yet. There we go. Like he was picking his... Anyway, scrum down, Stanley head and ball. Poor kick turned good from Poor handling from the number 15, Damien Wood. As the rain starts to come down here at the Arthur Stadium. Summer rugby. Phipps shows and goes. Thinks he's had him bent. Ball's pulled out. Penalty to Stanningley. Penalty. Go for it. Mick Dixon takes the ball in strong under the sticks. Tries to find a way around the defenders, but he's finally brought down a couple of yards short. Slow play the ball. Devine acting half finds Kirk. Kirk throws a dummy, has another dig on his own. Need to get the ball out of here, Stanningley. If we want to come away with something, Phipps has a go. One up rugby, under 9 stuff this. In fact, under 9s don't even do this anymore. Ball. Kirky. Drop the ball and his ass. Straight into the hands of the Underbank number 4, I think it is there. Thomas England. Breakaway. Is it number 4? No, it isn't. I apologise. Number 1, Jaden Colville-Wood. Well, yeah, it could be anyone, couldn't it? Weight team sheet's been going on. Incidentally, Jaden Colville-Wood is also the assistant coach of Underbank, assistant to Lee St-Hilaire. McGuigan effecting the tackle with Josh Tate. 19, 10 at the screen at acting half again. Brings a big man in, Damien Wood. Booth, up centre of the field, looks to get the offload away. He's always getting his arms free, Booth, trying to get an offload away. Sometimes hasn't paid off, but it's come off a couple of times. He's offside, runs straight into one of our lads. Referees let it go. Liam Carroll returns the ball. He's brought down just short of the 20. I've got a horrific heartburn. I'm sure you'll all be pleased to know. Injured player. Jenny May comes on to offer a few words of wisdom and encouragement. Come on, love. Come on, love, on your feet. You're all right. You're not dead. Get up. I'm sure who it is on the floor, actually. News just in, Stanley have scored. 20 points to Stanley, 16 to Old Dockers. It looks like a bit of an arm wrestle over on the East Coast. Not as much as an arm wrestle as our co-commentator Matty Russell will be having with all them beers over at Blue Dolphin, living the life. What have you done to the microphone, Michael?
No. Works fine.
And why people saying there's no commentary then?
Well, I can hear it.
Oh well, we will be. It's on your headphones.
Sorry, iPad.
I'm just looking now, I'm looking for the fucking button. It's on. Well, I don't know what you're on about on Twitter about where's the commentary, but there is commentary.
Might be in half time.
Is that a try?
Yeah.
Breakaway try for Underbank. There it goes, yes. Underbank 12. Oh, Stanley 12, Underbank 14. With a kick to come.
Give her head to shake.
press earlier when you were prattling about with it.
That's got nothing to do with it.
No, not this. When you were prattling about around there.
No, it's not fun. I never touched it.
What's going on here?
Not now you've done that.
Christ.
Scored it.
Scored it. 16-12.
How did you manage to do that?
I don't know. I'll give in. I fucking give in today. I give in. We change score. That one. What is it? 16. 16-12. 16-12 to stand to Underbank here at Arthur Miller Stadium. But a few little technical issues. Hopefully there's sound for everybody. Terry Hopkins, he can hear us. Thanks, Terry. Thanks for the heads up, mate. Karsten, I don't know what's up with you. My commentary's poor today, mate. It might be just me leaving blank bits. Hopefully, just have another beer and imagine I'm talking.
No
Great kick. Great kick. Underbank.
There's no background noise, that's the problem.
No, there ain't. There's usually got Matty and Chip chatting shit behind me. There's no crowd here today, and there's only a couple of thousand here. Not making as much noise as usual. 10,000.
I'm using a different microphone so they can't hear you breathing.
Yeah. I'm using a better microphone. So you can't hear me intestines working on stood here.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you now.
Maybe I'm just not holding the microphone close enough to my mouth.
Probably.
Anyway, back to the game. Good carry there from Underbank. 2016 to the first team. 16-10 second academy are losing against Underbank Rangers. Ash Yarrow teabagging someone in the non-sexual sense. Oh, flat ball. Number 16, Jack Thompson, gets stopped in his tracks. Nice little ball, though. Number 11. Oh, what's got an easier one? James Lockwood. Nice flat ball. Into space. Not numbering up from Stanningley. Underbank Rangers go over again. 20 points to 12 to the Underbank Rangers. Poor defence from Stanningley. Oh, has he not? No, he hasn't. I beg your pardon. He's not give it. Jeez, what? Well, I'm a lifelong Stanningley man, but that would a try all day, that. Even our lads didn't argue, toss, did they? Try all day long. Unlucky there, Underbank. Oop. Okay, Goodson hands the ball on to Ash Yarrow, a little tip on. Underbank seem to be cheering every time someone makes a tackle. Well, it's part of the game, to be fair, lads. I like the encouragement, but you know what I mean? It gets a bit annoying after a bit. Devine. McGuigan helps him out. Terence Green not liking it. Calm down, Terence, lad. Not happy from the attentions round his head. Shane Price. Shane Jones Price, rather. Or Price Jones, however you want to. Price Jones. Devine. A few of the Underbank players wanted to ramp up, get some shots in. Not happening though, is it, really? No. Hudson, ball out the back, finds Kirk. Oh, great ball from Matty Kirk into space. The mystery number 11 who's not on the team sheet. Blind shot, Joe Phipps, dummies, goes himself. Kirk, dummies the ball, finds Ash Yarrow. He's running on a good unders line, trying to bust the line and get over. Does it? Tate has got his hands up out here, wanting the ball. We've got a bit of space. Oh, he's got to be offside. Usain Bolt. Harris Davison finds Tate. He in turn finds McGuigan. Steps back inside. Can he beat the defenders? Gets the ball away to Price. He hands it on to James Devine. Oh, it's a comedy of little offloads. I'm not saying out though, Michael.
No, you're not.
It's not a fucking ice cream.
When you do.
When I do, I'll hold it a bit further, yeah. Is this why you like me using that other one? Because I don't have to hold it near my mouth? I want one of them coal mics that the BBC use.
Cost me £10 did that when cash come back.
I can tell. I just like it. Not one of them lip mics. About 300 quid.
Get one of them and I've got to start putting them.
Oh! Knock on. Right, Kurt, give me a little rub on the head. That'd have got you a smacking chops on my day, that.
Well, they weren't far off.
(24-16) to the first team over at Old Dockers. Seems a bit of an arm wrestle. News in from Paul Smith. Dockers not great, tough over on their own mid-in. Stanley not at the races early doors, so we need to still on the bus maybe over at Dockers. Not sure what their ground's called.
Have we been there?
I haven't passed, but not this year. We haven't been with first team since we've been in the 2 years that we've been doing the video in, Michael. Well, no.
Well, what was that old place that we went to?
I don't know. I've been to loads of places.
Where they were fighting?
Canal, which one?
When they
Oh.
each other.
I've no idea.
We're a park, wasn't it?
That was Waterhead. Or Oldham. No, that ain't one. Don't know. No idea what you're on about, to be fair.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, thanks. Stanley, come where we know. We'll take ball over there on us on their line. Happy days. Claims for an eye shot from the Underbank Rangers. The referee said it was across the chest. Big man Alec taking the ball in. That's where he needs to be, at middle of the park. Green gets the ball away to Booth. He makes some good yards.
So much ground.
Alec again, he's keen. Referee, what's he going to give? Forward pass, offside, who knows? He has to give forward pass. Ironic whoops from the Stanningley contingent. Phipps is putting his hand up, he's blowing a bit. Could have a negative effect on Stanley's performance, I think. Has been influential since he came on. Mick Dixon re-entering the field in place of a very tired Joe Phipps on his return from injury. McGuigan gets the ball deep. He gets brought down by 4, 3, 2, 1. Tate, short ball, runs into the markers. Number 16 putting a good shot on Jack Thompson. Thomas Stringer in there also. Shane Jones-Price. Shocking ball. What on earth was that? Referee not getting them. Don't know where he was then. He didn't get lads back on side anyway, so he couldn't give a penalty. Tate massively offside on this edge. Boove. He gets brought down by Matty Kirk, who rolls around up the floor a bit. Big lad taking the ball in. That's number 15, Damien Wood. I'm going to apologise, Adam Sykes that was. Jack Thompson breaks away. Can he get away from the intentions of Mick Dixon? No. Carl McGuigan in there as well also. Yeah, we're back on now. Health is good. Apologies. What? About 15. Apologies for that, ladies and gents. If you want to refresh your screens. I will do, yeah. Oh, signal's gone again. I don't know why it's doing that.
Is it live here?
Yeah, it's live, but it says, it's a bad stream. Not sure. We're on red. On there? Green. People might experience buffering if you get a bit of buffering on your screens. It's playing all right on our equipment here, but we'll have to wait and see how we go on. Can't be perfect all the time, can we? No. You need to watch proper sport, and you'll realise that.
That's perfect.
High kick from Harris Davison. It's going nowhere. Straight into the arms of the big number 8, Adam Sykes, who says thank you very much. Farsley Celtic winning 2-0 against the Marine FC, what are they called?
Shortly with some sound.
We're back with some sound. Comfort break. Have they scored?
Yeah.
Did you change the score?
Yeah.
So it's 22-20.
I think so.
22-12.
I think we got it right. Kick the goal. Yeah.
Stanley 12, Underbank 22. Stanley seem to have lost away slightly in the second half. Underbank have upped the game slightly though, so take nothing away from them. It's not down to Stanley being rubbish, it's Underbank have upped the game significantly in the second half. A lot more organised, a bit more intent. Stanley have gone the other way. And I will say it, they seemed a bit more organised when Joe Phipps on the field. Stanley first team, incidentally, in the lead, 36 points to 16 over at Old Dockers. I have no idea, I didn't touch out. I don't know what's wrong with signal today. Might be because of cloud coverage or something, couldn't it?
No, it's somebody else that's fired up the Wi-Fi that's maybe on the same frequency.
Who knows? That's been on good though all this time. See how we go. It's back to good now. Signal's good. Who knows? Who knows? When I get a chance, Michael. I'm a very busy man. I've got Monday off work, so I will do it Monday.
So we're looking at Monday night.
Monday, tea time-ish. Monday night I'll be going to bed early because I'm off to Spain on Tuesday to get drunk for a week. Or jolly with the lads. STD Network, incidentally, will be touring this week to Benalmadena on the Costa del Sol, getting drunk.
Then I go on 14th.
And you go on the 14th to Kos, is it? Corfu?
Corfu, yeah.
Corfu, that's it. Alright for some, innit?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, 4 days us. Can't get the time off of work. You get time off work, can't get time off for kids and wife. I get back, she goes to Dublin. Endo!
Can't afford Dublin.
And it's fucking ruthless.
Dearer than bloody London.
I'm off there in August and all.
Oh dear, that doesn't look good.
That doesn't look good. Mick Dixon limping off the field.
That doesn't look good at all.
Maybe eight. Run it off.
Just
36-6 to the first team again. I'll keep repeating that because I like it. Oh, cheeky little offload. I think it got a bit of a deflection. Ended up being a forward pass. Scrum down to Stanley. Some of the players are aware that the clock is running down. Not sure how accurate our clock is. You reckon? After there's a few little hiccups earlier, I'm not sure. I think it's a few minutes behind me. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Phipps it. Oof, oof. Oh, comedy of errors. Has he grounded it? I think he has. Try time, that, innit? He's gone to the back line as a referee. He's going to dot it. Try time. Try time for Underbank Rangers. After Monty Python's Guide to Rugby League. Crikey. Fumble. Joe dives on it. He fumbles it. Kicks it through. Christ. Shocker. Solid conversion there. We'll invoice you for football. He's kicked it into the next village. High kick off straight into the hands of ONeills. He takes the ball in strong. 3 defenders to bring him down. Can Stanningley salvage anything out of this game in the last few minutes? Hopefully we can. Bit of pride perhaps. Martin. Good carry there. Can't quite see who it was. Oh, tackle, short side from Terence Green. Few dummies, tries to get an offload away. Referee didn't see it. Definite knock on there. Yeah, you're not wrong, Carson. I might do a little edit of that and put Benny Hill music on that little try. It was definitely worth it. Monty Python's Guide to Rugby League there. McGuigan out the base of the scrum. Well, Glenn Metcalf decided to have a go. See you later, Glenn. Shouldn't laugh, but it's Glenn, so... Ha! What a dickhead. I can. He'd say it about me. I'm just glad it's on camera. I'm glad I came here and we didn't go to Old Dockers. Tatey, he takes it down this near side. 4 defenders giggling away in the tackle. I think Terence Green was tickling his bum there. Colville Wood takes the high ball. He's brought down by James Devine. Liam Carroll, I think, are in there as well. Oh no, it was Phil Earson. Third tackle there. Coming up. Terence Green runs it onto the number 11, Tom Stringer. Takes a good carry in. He's brought down just short of the 40. Middle of the park. He's on his own again. Come on, lads. We need to defend better than that. Stanley seemed hesitant to get off the line and get in the underbank runners' faces, giving him so much time on the ball. Joe Phipps has gone through a kicker and injures himself in the process. Not sure what he's done, but a couple of Stanley players seem asking the physio to get on rather urgently. I think he's copped one. Not sure where. Well, we make it 4 minutes on our clock. Possibly less. After our little hiccup with the signal earlier where we lost our broadcast for some strange reason.
More than 4 minutes because of injury.
Oh yeah, it might catch up with itself now then, mightn't it, if I leave it running. Fipsy looks like he's leaving the field. Crossfields scored in, have absolutely thumped West Bowling 68-10. At West Bowling as well, jeez. Great score for Crossfields, that. Have you been prattling again?
I just realised why it didn't work.
Why, what didn't work?
Not the mic.
The other microphone, you didn't turn it on to 48 volts, did you?
No.
Helmet.
But I'm just better looking for the switch. They've been poorly.
Oh, my heart bleeds. Try at East Leeds. Saddleworth 30-24. I'm not sure which way. I'm not sure who's where at that one actually. I think it might be at East Leeds. Tatey taking the ball in. Standard tackle. Deserved a whoop apparently from one of the Underbank players. Hudson needs to straighten up a little bit. And he's copped one for his troubles. Slow play the ball. Incidentally, a lot of these players in the Stanley team are quite young. 17, 18-year-olds. I know a few of them look quite big, but there's one or two. Alice Davison being one of them. One of the young guns. Yeah, there's a couple that are old heads, don't get me wrong, but there's a good sprinkling of young ones in there. Underbank, far the dominant side in this second half here at the Arthur Miller Stadium. Well deserve the lead. Currently 28-12. Have they got another one in them, do you reckon? No, they aren't. They've not been allowed to, though, to be fair, either. Allett away from acting half. He brings up the halfway line rather easily. Allett again. Tries to fend off the attentions of Hudson and Shane Jones-Price. Tatey comes in as well to stop him. Doesn't lose his feet though. Stays on his feet and gets a quick play of the ball. Oliver Morehouse puts a little kick in, a little bit too strong for the winger. Bloody hell, $6 million man wouldn't have got that, would he?
Problem.
What's up now? What are you pressing? Thank you very much, Nick Boris. Sound and stream okay. Thank you very much. Was it not? Oh, another error. Tatey sweeps it up. James Devine having a dig from Acton half. He gets brought down quickly by the markers. Full time over at Hull Dockers. Stanley 42, Hull Dockers 16. Great result over there for the first team. Second team also come away victors today with 2 points. Alliance team, Academy here, have struggled today. Oh, great run from Ash Yarrow. Barraging run. Can he find the try line? I think he can. Oh, he's brought down marginally short. Penalty to Stanningley. Referee not happy with the attentions. Ash trying to get a quick play of the ball. Try to get up and get a quick play of the ball, but the Underbank defenders wouldn't let him. Barnstorming run, that.
Why have we got no overtime?
No idea, mate. No idea. Who knows? Just let it go. Well, Shane Jones-Price gets the ball. Into a bit of a cul-de-sac there. He won't be thankful for that one. Run onto the ball. Ball's pulled out by Underbank. 1-on-1. It's gone forward from Underbank hand, has it? Referee's looking at his watch. Penalty scrum down, Stanley head and feed. Can we do it with it? What's going on here? Taking an edge. Glenn Metcalf taking him on his own. Comes back on late in the game, trying to be a hero. It's not happening, Glenn. It's not happening, mate. Hudson carries the ball in strong to the near post. Final whistle, there it goes. The final hooter at the Arthur Stadium. Disappointment for Stanningley. Jubilation for the Underbank Rangers. 28 to Underbank, 12 to Stanningley. Well deserved. Credit to Underbank. Bit of a dull first half. Second half, Stanley kind of dropped off. Underbank up the game early. Kind of knocked the wind out of the sails. Thanks for all joining us. And join us again next week, is it? So, join us again. We'll see you soon.